back here with our Northmor Athletic Boosters MVP. I know you don't want me to call you guys MVPs, but Blade, this has been one hell of a ride the last 2 seasons. From where you come from 4 wins 4 years ago with this senior class, I'm getting choked up right now, to 18 wins, a KMAC championship, your second consecutive round of 32 finish, 2 district championships. You have changed the direction of Northmor basketball, you and your players. And for that, at least all of us at the OH Report, all of our fans, want to say thank you for the ride you've given us this season, and what a ride it's been.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. 4 years ago when these seniors were freshmen, we had 18 losses. And, here we are 4 years later, and, we got 18 wins. And, I told them in the locker room, it's just, the wins are fun and the losses stink, but, when it's the end of the season, it's the finality of it all that's the hardest part.
Absolutely.
It's going to sting because I know that's how these guys are, but, they're going to go on to baseball or track or their off-season workouts for football, and, we're going to miss them. 2:40 bell rings tomorrow. It's going to be tough because I'm going to miss seeing them, especially the seniors, and I think I owe my career to them. And I told them in the locker room, I don't, to this day, I don't know if I'm any good at this, but I owe it to them for kind of turning it around, because 4 losses is tough to bounce back from in today's day and age of coaching. And, we get it to 12, and then we get to 15, and we get it to 18, and it's because of them. And, I think that we have some stability and some, ability to grow still because of those group of kids that have put in the time and the effort. And, I'm just going to miss them. I'm going to miss the dinners and coming over to the house and, the hanging out after practice and before practice and pregame and postgame and the bus rides. That's tough to move on from. So, I think they know how thankful I am for them and all the work that they've given us.
Absolutely. And we got a little glimpse the last 2 minutes of the future.
Mm-hmm.
You have players coming back. Jack Swenger, way too early, but a candidate for Northmor having back-to-back KMAC Players of the Year at least. Jack Swenger's a heck of a player. Bo Landon, Cole Cuffman, one of the best defenders we saw out there tonight. You got, leave my head. The other 2, A.J. Bowers coming in there.
Bo. We haven't seen Bo yet.
Bo.
We got Trevor Black.
Trevor Black, Brubaker, that's the one, yeah.
Yep.
But you have a lot coming back, and with the divisions moving to 7-2, it's not like this is a big drop-off for you guys. And we've talked about this year, night in and night out. The expectations are the same for you next year, and you have a group that's coming back that has a chance to get back to this position.
Yeah, sure. I think we're going to have, a competitive chance every time. I think that's, why we've put in the time to try to, we want to be competitive year in and year out. We want there to be a certain expectation and a certain, a certain mentality when we step on the floor. And we want people to, respect Northmor and, know that they're going to be in a battle regardless of who's on the floor. And, I can't say enough about the young guys. We got, futures bright all the way through, not just the immediate juniors, but sophomores, freshmen, and down into our junior high and youth levels. So, the future's certainly bright, but, I want to celebrate the seniors and remember them. And, the things that they accomplished are pretty special, and they left a legacy for sure on the school and on the program, and I love them for that.
Absolutely, and most of those seniors coming back for baseball, a team that finished district runners-up. So, hey, we're still going to be seeing them on the OH Report for the spring, and maybe we'll see them in Akron come the end of the spring. But lastly, I want to thank you personally for everything you've done for us and, our relationship as well, letting me into the onto the floor many times, making myself look like a fool out there on the practice floor. But anybody else you would like to thank? I know Taylor, the boys, you thanked them in the district semifinal, but there's a ton of people behind you, especially Northmore Nation that was out here tonight.
Yeah, our community always shows up, and I want to thank them and all of their support. And I know our guys wish we could have given them a better performance. I don't think the team was better than us, but I think they were better than us tonight, and I
just couldn't hit shots.
We picked a bad night to not put the ball through, but other than that, they played hard, and I still think they represented us well. I got my wife and my parents. My in-laws came down from Michigan and then came down a little bit further. So it was great seeing them in the stands and, my two boys. But, I got to shout out the seniors one more time.
Yeah.
I mean, Grant and Hunter and Bryson, Drew, Isaac, and Logan. Man, just thank you for what you've done. And I told this to them in the locker room. Some of my most favorite moments, in recent years are when we end up at a wedding together. I end up at a wedding together with, old teammates and Coach Sheldon and Coach Kennedy and Coach Capel, and we're all just hanging out together. And a lot of times we don't talk about wins or losses. In fact, we rarely ever do. We talk about the times that we had off the floor, and I think that's what I'm looking forward to with this group. Is they're just a wonderful group of young men whose parents did a great job raising them, and they're going to be great citizens and great husbands and great fathers, and that's what I'm looking forward to for them, and they know that I'll be there for them going forward because of what they did for us here, and shout out to the seniors.
Shout out to you, Coach. You are one heck of a coach. Thank you very much, Blade Tackett. I know it's tough after a loss like this to come out, but I appreciate you talking with us. And I'll see you on a baseball diamond, but we will for sure see you next season.
All right. Thanks, Travis. Thanks for all the support, guys.